Hi, my name is Trinity. I read tarot. This is going to be a general reading for Leo for April 2022. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Before we get into that, just some general things out of the way. All the decks I used are listed down in the description below. Black Lives Matter and Asian hate donations are linked down below as well. My social media, so my Instagram and my TikTok are down below, and I am planning on getting back into those in April. So yeah, if you can think of any other causes or things like that that need to be linked, you can go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below and I will add them. I believe that's about it. Again, this is just going to be a general reading. Yeah, let's dive on into it. Where's Leo right now? Okay. Ooh. Do you want it reverse? No. Okay. For where you're at right now, you got the Ten of Swords. So it looks like you're going through an ending. Ending of probably a kind of painful cycle. It's kind of final nail in the coffin type energy, like it's a done deal. And it seems like it kind of hurts that it is, but you already know it. You're already going through it. You're already dealing. What does Leo need to know? Ooh, flying. Let's see. Okay. For what you need to know, you got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a very stable, very prosperous, very abundant kind of card. With face cards, it can be you or an energy of somebody else in your field. The King is the most evolved of the suit, so it really speaks to like being very practical, having a lot of maturity, having very like deep kind of seated sense of like foundation and like being grounded and things like that. Yeah, I like that either way. Yeah. Most likely outcome for Leo. Interesting. Okay. For your most likely outcome, you got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is a very practical, logical, kind of cold type of energy. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, I think is somebody who is very honest, very blunt, but like also doesn't take shit and will like nip it in the bud, you know, like if you do something she doesn't like, she'll cut your head off or something, you know? Not really, but queens in the order of the suit are the second most mature next to the king, so don't hate that either. Definitely an interesting energy though. Could be somebody in your field, could be you. Guess we'll need to see some clarifiers to see how this plays out. Okay, can we get 2 for the Ten of Swords? Thanks. Lots of them. Okay, 2 for the Ten of Swords. Okay, whoa, but your first one for the Ten of Swords, you got the Devil. So the Devil is all about addiction. It's about negative cycles. It's about it can be abuse. It could be substance abuse, things like that also. Yeah, with getting the Ten of Swords with the Devil, I don't hate that. I kind of like it. It's like letting go of the things that you allow to like bind you and keep you chained and you know, all that stuff. I like that. I kind of like it. Obviously it hurts because if you're addicted to something, or if you have like an addictive type of personality and you're like fixated on something, it kind of hurts to like let go of that, but it's important. It's better in the long run. Yeah, as further clarification, you just got the Ten of Swords again. So yeah, really an ending of this cycle. I'm super happy for you, very proud. I'm glad that you're ending this because honestly, I think you will be happier with whatever this is being ixnayed. Let's get 2 for the King of Pentacles. Okay. Your first card for the King of Pentacles, you got Justice. So Justice is all about the righting of wrongs. It's about karma. It's about kind of like divine retribution. I'm getting that in my head, so I specifically could be important. It can be about legal situations as well. It's if you are involved in a legal situation, it kind of signifies you know, a favorable outcome or the most fair outcome. It doesn't have to be necessarily favorable, but the most truthful and honest outcome. That doesn't seem like it's a problem for you. I mean, it's all in the upright. Yeah. Okay, as further clarification, you got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is triumph, victory. It is success. Love it. We love seeing that. It can also be a card of ego, so just be aware that you're not acting too much out of your ego, or, you know, like, the ego isn't a bad thing. It's a self-defense made by the mind. Like, everyone has one. It's just like, be aware that you're not like lashing out or hurting other people, or like acting about things or some shit like that. Just be chill. I'm sure you will though. Let's get to for the Queen of Swords. Okay, your first one for the Queen of Swords, you got the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is all about grief. It's about, you know, loss, sadness, discontentment, unhappiness. It's about looking on the negative side of things and kind of having a hard time seeing that silver lining. It's understandable. Life is tough sometimes, but it's important to try to look at the things that you still have. Let's get another clarifier, because I don't think any others fell out. God. It's fucking insane. Okay, as further clarification, you got the Empress. We love that. So the Empress is a very nurturing, very creative, very abundant type of energy. And the Empress kind of like represents the divine feminine. It doesn't have to necessarily mean like you are or anything. It's not really gendered. It's just kind of an energy of like being able to bring ideas and things into the physical plane, being able to create, yeah. With it being, with the Five of Cups, it feels like there may be an aspect of like creating from pain and transmuting that kind of sadness and stuff like that, you know? Which we love. We love to see it. Again, the Empress is, you know, someone who knows their worth. It's a very empowering type of card. So I love to see it in the outcome. Okay. Let's get some more clarifiers. One for the Devil, please. Okay. So for the Devil, you got the Star. So the Star is all about healing. It's about getting in touch with your intuition and with spirit, or however you interpret that, however you interpret spirituality. It's about getting in touch with yourself. And it's about recognizing what you are worth, and what you give, and the potential you have as well. It can be about being recognized by others outside of yourself, but I don't feel like that's the important thing right now. I feel like it's you. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. The Stardust, one of my favorite movies ever. But in the movie, the stars, they shine. They're humans, they shine, but only when they're happy. And it seems like once you you're already in the process of it. So it's not like once you do it, you are doing it, but through ending the cycle and cutting off these ties, however that is applicable to you, you're getting your shine back, bitch. I love it. Okay, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Okay. Okay. No more. Okay, for the Ten of Swords, you got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is all about rapid movement. It's about, it can be about messages and communication and things like that. It's expansion. It's like rapid propulsion. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever this ending is, if it has not already happened and you're not already going through it, it will be happening very soon, it feels like. Yeah. One for the Justice. Some toast after this. I'm hungry. Okay, so for the Justice, you got the Ten of Swords again. So justice in the situation, in an ending, balance in an ending. Yeah, balancing of the head and the heart. Yeah, be sure not to let one outweigh the other in this situation. Let's get one for the Six of Wands. Where did you go? I found you. Okay. Alrighty, for the Six of Wands, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginnings, new opportunities, generally in a financial type of field, or in something that is going to produce stability, or be able to like build a foundation. Yeah, I love that for you. Yeah, it could be like a new job or something coming in your way. Yeah. Okay, let's get one for the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, you got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is all about apathy, discontentment again, kind of feeling disillusioned, but also within that, it's like being given an opportunity when you least expect it and when you least want it, kind of. So it could be something that's going on. Yeah. One for the Empress. Okay. For the Empress, you got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is all about conflict, tension, petty arguments. It can be like stabbing in the back. It kind of has like an energy of like collecting information to use against someone also. I say that because in the original Rider-Waite, there's 3 figures in the card, 2 are walking away, and 1 is collecting swords up off the ground and like smirking and looking back at them like, I'm gonna get y'all. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it definitely seems like there will be some conflict. It seems like, you know, some people are going to see you coming into this Empress energy, seeing you, knowing your worth, knowing where you stand, knowing what you're capable of and what you can do, and they're not going to like that, I don't think. But I feel like also it's a 5, so 5s kind of speak to like insecurity, since 10 is like a completion, 5 is half of that. So I don't really see or feel like there's going to be anything coming from it much. It might just be like people saying shit and not really like willing to back it up. I don't know. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay. For the Ten of Swords, you got the Sun. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's all about joy, contentment. So yeah, you're going through a lot of like discontentment and unhappiness. And it may seem kind of like, what's the point in this? Why? And it's to build up, to lead to that Sun. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Had to think of what I was looking at for a second. Okay. So for the King of Pentacles, you got the Four of Cups again. So again, discontentment, disillusionment, unhappiness, apathy, yeah. Getting a gift you don't really want at a moment you don't want it. Or maybe a gift that you do want, just not when you want it. Queen of Swords, please. Alright, for the Queen of Swords, you got the Knight of Wands. That is it, yep. So the Knight of Wands is a very flighty, kind of flaky, impulsive, rash kind of figure. Yeah, kind of known as like a kind of playboy type energy. Could be an energy that you're coming into, could be an energy of somebody else in your field. Be careful of it. It's not a very evolved energy either way. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'm sorry that you're going through this, but Sun's on the other side. You're getting back your shine, you know? I think that's all I have to say. If you have any feedback or if it resonates in any way, I would love to hear it. So go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.